Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure. And I just want to give a warm welcome to all of my brand new subscribers and even my returning subscribers, and just let you guys know a little bit about myself, a little bit about the channel, what we do here, and all of the wonderful things that is in store for you. So just a little bit about myself. My name is Kendra, and for those of you who are wondering, I am not African. I am an American Black woman born and raised right here in Chicago, Illinois, to a Christian family. So I was raised, as a missionary Baptist, and my mother was raised in the church. Her father, my grandfather, was the pastor at the church that we attended in childhood. And, it was a really wonderful, warm environment. I think one of my favorite things to do was to sing in the choir because, I think I can sing. So that was one of my favorite things to do. And so I had a really good experience there. However, there were some things going on in my childhood that weren't such good experiences, and that spurred me to go on a spiritual journey at about 13 years old. And along that spiritual journey, I learned a lot about myself. I tried to learn as much as I could about the world, about why things were happening the way that they were. And in 1996, I ended up becoming Muslim. And in 1998, I met and married my husband, which he and I enjoyed a really wonderful marriage for 20 years until he passed away in 2018. We never had any physical children. However, I had been raising my brother and sister, my siblings, since infancy, since before I had met my husband. And so I do have the motherhood experience of raising children from baby to adult, and all of the trials and the triumphs of raising children, a girl and a boy. And so after the passing away of my husband, I sort of had to be reintroduced into the world as a single woman, as a widowed woman, which is an interesting and sort of scary experience. But I had taken a look around at the things that were going on in the community that didn't really sit well with me, particularly as it pertained to Black women. So due to all of the trauma that I had endured during childhood, and really the trauma of becoming widowed, I gravitated towards other people, particularly Black men, who were sharing their stories and experiences. And those stories and experiences really resonated with me because I shared a lot of them from a woman's, outlook. And so it was at that time that I decided enough was enough. Let me join the discussion. And then I became a content creator. So just to talk a little bit about the channel and what we do, my channel is really geared and aimed towards Black women. And the reason why I aim my content more towards Black women is because I believe in accountability for everyone, not just particular groups. And we as a collective of Black women have really embraced some harmful ideologies like feminism that really hurt us. It hurt our families. It hurt our relationships with our children and our relationships with Black men. And so when I speak about these things, I'm very animated about them. I'm very passionate about them because I just like to speak about the injustices that go on in our community. So when I get really animated, my audience likes to call that cooking. So, you'll see the fan come out and, all of the hand motions and things of that nature. That's just my expression of my passion and how important these topics are for me. And so since the beginning of my channel, I have undergone a really beautiful evolution. Within the past year, I have received sponsorship from a wonderful company called A Game, which is a supplement, an herbal supplement for men. And so you'll see that advertised on all of my videos that I do. And So we not only speak about the issues that we face as Black women and as Black people at length, but we also talk about the solutions to those things. So you'll learn a lot of things like the 10 life value system, which I speak a lot about. You'll learn about various different proven systems that are very transformative. I personally live by the 10 life value system, and I can speak and testify from personal experience how transformative in a very positive way that it is. And I bring these solutions here as a way to address, again, not only the issues, but how do we resolve? How do we come back to a better value system? How do we repair our families, our homes, our communities? And so, speaking of the show, I have content every day. My content is in the form of a morning show, which I drop daily, called The Morning Rush at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That show is about 15 minutes. And then I have Monday through Friday, the live cookout, which happens at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. That show is about an hour. So I do have a lot of structure here. So you're going to get really good content in a nice structured package. I do like to, introduce the topic to you guys and then introduce my unique perspective on that topic. And then I may have a question that I do like answered in the chat or in the comment section. And then we end that off with solutions and advice. So this is sort of the background structure that we do. I do the show out of my home studio. It's very comfortable, which gives me the leeway to kind of get really passionate about it. So I just want everyone to sit back, enjoy the show. And once again, welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.